Hello everyone, it's been a while since my last video, but here I am with my new camcorder and a lot of things to show you in this update. So let's get on with it. First I will show you something that my fiancé got me for my birthday, but I didn't show this in the previous update because it was damaged and we got it replaced. So here's a new one that doesn't have a huge slash on his head here. I was kidding with my fiancé that it was a battle damaged alien because he's been fighting with Ripley, but in the end decided to just replace it with a new one because it wasn't really cheap. Then we have Society from Arrow Video. I pre-ordered this pretty much as soon as it came available for pre-order. I had not seen the film before, but I did watch it last weekend and it was quite a lot of fun, but it wasn't exactly as much fun as I had hoped. But yeah, let's take a look at this. It has this nice raised box here, like some of the facial expressions, like the teeth and the eyes, are raised. And the spine is like that, and more fleshy goodness in the back here. This was directed by Brian Yuzna, who's known for producing Stuart Gordon's Reanimator, which I think is a really brilliant film. So I thought this one was gonna be something similar to that. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy the movie, but maybe I was expecting something else, so maybe when I next time watch it I know what to expect and I can enjoy it even more. But yeah, this is quite a loaded limited edition set. You can take a look at the special features there if you are interested. And one of the interesting extras here is the comic book sequel to the movie. I'll take a look inside the package. First here we have the comic book sequel. I haven't read this one yet, but it's quite a hefty comic book to be received as something extra here, so that's nice. And it's really nicely made. I wonder if that has been released separately before, like after the film came out, or if it's something new for this release. Then we have this digipack here where the discs and booklet are housed. There's the DVD and a Blu-ray. Just more flesh in the background there. And here's the user art card that you usually get with these Arrow releases, showing you some of the upcoming titles. And this time I got a card for Massacre Gun. I haven't picked this one yet, but I definitely need to complete my Arrow collection. And here's a funny invitation card about society and the art card on the other side. So you kind of get 2 art cards with this one. I've been sticking my art cards on my walls in my home theater, but I can't really do it with this one because in the back here you have stuff relating to the movie. And here we have a booklet. And yeah, I could say that the transfer for this film was quite beautiful. Nothing to complain there. Definitely a set that you should pick up if you like the movie. Then next we have Sin City 2, A Dame to Kill For. Got this from Javi for quite cheap. Well, actually my fiance got it for me. But this was, I think, like 12 or 13 pounds. So I think it's quite a good deal. I haven't seen this film yet, but I'm a big fan of the first film. I know there hasn't been many good reviews or good things to say about the sequel, but so well, that's kind of been the reason why I haven't got it before now. But yeah, I thought it was a good time to check it out with such a good price and a cool edition. And it's a really nice looking steel book, as you can see here. I have a steel book of the original film too, which was a German one, and it also had Jessica Alba on the cover, so this goes nicely with that one. So this is the 3D edition. I don't know if it has the 2D version in here at all on the same disc, or if it's just plain 3D version, but anyways, I have a 3D equipment at my home theater, so I will be able to enjoy it. And here's the digital code for some lucky bastard out there who wants it. You're welcome to have it. I suppose this only works in the UK, but you are welcome to try anywhere. Then some stuff from diabolicdvd.com. I got Grindhouse Releasing's The Beyond. I already have the Arrow edition, the old window boxed Blu-ray set, and I was debating for quite a while if I should get this edition as well, and finally I did, because there was a deal that for $5 more you also get Cat in the Brain by Lucio Fulci. So I couldn't pass that up, and you also get this cool glow-in-the-dark cover and a soundtrack, and I suppose some extra features that you didn't get in the Arrow release. Yeah, I have watched this movie in the Arrow edition, but it's been a few years, so I can't really remember much details about the movie itself, but I do remember enjoying it a lot. And this has nice cover art on the case here. And here's the booklet. And then here we have the Blu-ray disc with the film on it, and then a DVD for extra features. I guess they didn't all fit on the Blu-ray. And then this is quite interesting, the back here, because it's the complete filmography of Lucio Fulci's movies. So this is something I definitely have not seen before, having a filmography of a movie maker on the back art of a Blu-ray or DVD case. Okay, it was there. I do wish that they would have put the soundtrack CD in the case here as well. But now instead we have it in a separate little cardboard sleeve. This is okay also, but it's always kind of cheap to get it this way, I think. Also, it says it has 11 tracks here, but actually there's a bit more when you put the disc in. I don't know why they didn't list it all here. But well, this is all the actual musical piece, and the rest are actually silent tracks with just messages on the name that you're supposed to put together. And then the very last track has like all these noises, like hellish kind of noises, not really music. And then you get this special black cardboard here. I suppose it is there to make the set a bit sturdier. Then let's take a closer look at Cat in the Brain. I also watched this one sometime over the last week, and it was a pretty fun movie. It's like a fiction-made documentary, I guess, about Lucio Fulci. I mean, it's all fiction here, but Lucio Fulci is playing himself here, and he's like going crazy from making all the gory films he has been making over the years. So he's kind of losing his mind and seeing crazy violent things going all around him, even when he's not making a film. So this is about Lucio Fulci losing his mind, essentially. But yeah, it was a pretty fun movie, even though there was not many cats in the film as you could think from the title. But yeah, there is a cat eating some brains seen in the beginning of the film, and that's pretty much it for cats. So yeah, this is a DVD edition. There's no Blu-ray of it released by Grindhouse, but there is one in Germany. But I think I'm fine with this DVD for now, because well, it wasn't like a crazy good movie that I would watch a lot, but it was okay, well worth the money. Then we have a German movie, The Fan, or somewhere it's known as Trans. I have also watched this movie already, and it's about this teenage girl who's obsessed with a pop star, and she goes to quite crazy lengths with his obsession, and I don't really want to say a lot about the film, but I really did enjoy it a lot, or in a disturbing way anyways, because that girl there is really fucked up. Yeah, I won't say more than that, but yeah, she has some really big issues. Yeah, this was quite a pleasant surprise, and I definitely recommend you checking it out if you like disturbing stories. Yeah, this is a release by Mondo Macabre. I haven't heard of this company before, but at least this release seemed to be pretty good. There's a DVD and a Blu-ray. As far as I know, the contents are the same in both cases. I haven't checked out the special features yet, but I do recommend this release. It was a beautiful transfer. Then we have Dolls from Scream Factory. I think this was also this is a Stuart Gordon film. The same guy who did Reanimator. And was this produced by Yusna? Yes, this was produced by Brian Yusna as well. So, kinda goes together with Society and stuff like that. But I haven't watched this film yet. But it's been on my radar ever since Scream Factory announced this. And I was lucky enough to still get it with the slipcover, even though it was released, I think, last autumn or something like that. But yeah, here's the alternative or original cover art. Pretty nice stuff. And this has just the Blu-ray, and in the back the same cover art as in the slipcover. So that's all for the Diabolic DVD stuff. Then I got something from Amazon that I've been waiting for a long time. A new Blu-ray of Escape from New York. This is of course an awesome film to anyone who loves John Carpenter, especially. And I believe I had this on pre-order ever since it was announced. And I've been hoping that Scream Factory would release a good edition of this for a long time. And I was really happy when they did announce this. So this has a new master apparently. I guess it's better than the old release. And a bunch of special features. I haven't changed the cover art yet because I just got this like yesterday. Just look at that original artwork. It's so beautiful. I thought this new art here was quite disappointing. But yeah, in general I don't like the new cover arts for these Scream Factory releases that much as I do about the original art. This is just pure class. Yeah, inside we have the Blu-ray feature film disc and a Blu-ray bonus features disc. That's really nice that they put the bonus features on a Blu-ray disc as well, because I kind of hate it when they just put them on DVD, because Blu-rays just are a lot more durable. Yeah, pretty nice. This has the same cover art disc here as the UK DVD set that I have, which has a beautiful slipcover, and the feature film disc has the same art as does a poster that I have of the film back home. Yeah, I can't wait to check out what this Blu-ray looks like. Then from Amazon US I got Girls, Guns and G-Strings. I think the cover and the name of the set is quite cheesy, but I suppose it's fitting because these are supposed to be really cheesy films as well. This is a Mill Creek release and it has all the 12 films that Andy Sidaris made back in the 80s and 90s. I've never seen any of these films, but I suppose they are cheese classics. They are just these low budget action films with like Playboy models on the lead roles. So should be fun. The films here are The Dallas Collection, Day of the Warrior, Do or Die, Enemy Gold, Fit to Kill, Guns, Hard Hunted, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, Malibu Express, Picasso Trigger, Return to Savage Beach, and Savage Beach. I don't know why they have listed the sequel before the original one here, but well, I guess that's what you get for a set that costs like $5. There are actually some special features, some trailers and introductions by Andy Sidaris. I don't know if he has introductions for all the films or some of them, but yeah. This set has 3 discs, DVDs of course, and they are double-sided, 2 movies per side of disc. Yeah, Mill Creek, $5. 80s and 90s cheesy action, can't go wrong with that. Okay, I suppose here in the middle I show you some music stuff that I got. First up is the soundtrack of Assault on Precinct 13. This is a John Carpenter movie and he has also composed the soundtrack, as he often does. This is, I suppose, well, it's a Death Waltz release, but I bought this from mondotees.com with couple of LPs that I'll be showing you in a, well, with one LP that I'll be showing you in a moment. And I haven't actually watched the movie yet or heard the soundtrack, but when John Carpenter is involved, then it's like no-brainer for me to get. But yeah, this has quite a strange case, as you can see here now. It has this very strange contraption where the CD just pops out like that. It's not very easy to get the CD out or put it back there, but I have already ripped it on my PC, so I guess I don't have to be doing that a lot anyways. So that's that. Okay, next we have Halloween 3 Season of the Witch LP soundtrack that I got from Mondatees, and it's released by Death Waltz Recording Company. And yeah, I really love this movie and the soundtrack itself. So when I saw this on the site, I just had to get it. This is newly remastered for 2014 from the original analog tape and including 6 previously unheard cues. So this is by John Carpenter and Alan Howarth. There's some other releases they have made. Prince of Darkness, Escape from New York, and They Live. I would love to have those, but I don't know if those have been sold out or something already. Yeah, this cover is kind of like a Disturb TV screen, as you may see in the movie, something similar to that. And here we have the beautiful back with the tracks listed and some other stuff. And inside we have this big ass booklet. Now this you can really call a booklet. It's just a massive thing. I would love if Blu-rays and DVDs would have this big booklets, even though they would take quite a lot of space. But yeah, I was never a Laserdisc collector. I suppose they would have had something similar to this. This seems to have some kind of interview with John Carpenter. That's pretty cool. Then we have this, I suppose it's a poster, but I find it kind of weird because it's like printed on regular type of paper. It's not like normal printer paper, but a little bit thicker. And here we have the meat of the package. A pretty nice looking disc, I think. So yeah, I don't usually buy stuff from Mondatees because their international postage is quite insane, but they just recently had this campaign that they had free shipping if you are in the US and $10 for international deliveries. So that was a real bargain, because normally it's like $25 or something like that. Just insane. Only time I bought them from before was the soundtrack LP for the original Halloween. That was a really cool edition, so I had to get that, but the postage just killed it. But yeah, I did manage to get the rare kind of that soundtrack, because I got the orange vinyl discs when normally they just had black ones. Then here we have a Record Day Store exclusive, the first EP by Power Glove. I learned about their music when I played the game Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. They had made the soundtrack for that game, and it was just absolutely brilliant soundtrack, which was just ripping off and loaning music from all the classic 80s and 90s action and sci-fi movies like Predator or The Thing or Terminator and so forth. So yeah, that game was absolutely brilliant. If you at all like 80s action and that style in general, you should play that game and hear the soundtrack. It's just insanely good. But yeah, because I liked the soundtrack so much, I had to find out who made it, and it was this artist, or a couple of artists called Power Glow, and I bought their first EP in digital form and I quite love it. They recently came out with a second EP, but I really haven't had the chance to listen to that one yet. But yeah, when I found out that Intrada Records UK is selling this 1000 copy limited edition on LP of this, then I had to get it. It has just 4 songs, of which I think the first 3 are absolutely great, but I don't really like this last track, Fantastic Lover. I don't think it really fits at all. And yeah, but anyways, the first 3 tracks are just brilliant. I do recommend checking them out. And this also comes in a cool red vinyl. Two songs each side. I kinda wonder why they made full-size LP, because I think it would have fit on a smaller one as well. But whatever, bigger is always cooler. It also came with this thing here, which has a download code for the album. Then the last music item is something that may shock some of you. It is Lady Gaga's art pop. I was really big fan of her first 2 albums, Fame and The Fame Monster. I think those 2 were just brilliant pop albums. But I was quite disappointed by Born This Way album. It was just like kind of okay, but it really didn't do much for me. So I kind of lost interest in her newer stuff. But now I was able to get the art pop album for quite a good price, and the deluxe edition no less. And last weekend when I was cleaning my movie shelves, I gave this album one listen, and sadly I must say that I thought this album was just complete and utter shit. At least the first half of the album was just like dubstep, and all the lyrics were about sex. It was just penis and vagina going together and doing stuff to their bodies and whatever. It's like, what's going on? Is this album for like super horny teenagers or something like that? I don't know, but it seemed to calm down during the last few tracks. But I was already quite so much disappointed by this album that I didn't really focus on the end much anymore. But yeah, this has the CD and a bonus DVD in the back there. Really disappointed by this. Then we have some things that I got from a place called Anttila. And first here I got something that I've been after for a long time. X-Men Days of Future Past. I haven't seen this movie yet, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it. At the moment I'm just going through the previous films with my fiancée because she hadn't seen any of them. And I haven't seen First Class or the Wolverine yet either. So just been going through the older movies to get to those and then eventually to this. Last one we watched was X-Men 3 and well, that was really painful and I'm not looking forward to watching X-Men Origins Wolverine because if my memory serves correct, that one wasn't very good either. But can't wait to see First Class Wolverine and this one. These are supposed to be the good ones. Yeah, I got this metal pack. And the difference between the Scandinavian and the US version is that the Scandinavian version actually has the 3D version of the film included. It does have the normal disc too, but this is actually really funny. When I opened this, the disc hub and the disc were loose inside the case. I haven't seen that ever happen before, but this was just loose with the disc and I put it back, but it seems that at some point maybe it has got unsticked again and it has reattached itself down here because this is not the correct spot for the disc holder to be. But yeah, there's some nice back art there. And come on. It seems that the Rogue cut is coming later this summer. Damn, I have to fix that somehow. But yeah, I had to get that one to have the movie in 3D and also have some special features that I suppose the new edition does not have from the things I've last heard. But yeah, I got a really good deal on this. I think it was like 13 euros, so it's a steal. Then from the same place I got the first season of Downton Abbey. Never seen this, but I've heard a lot of good things and it was 5 euros. So why not give it a try for a price like that? Even though just judging from the theme of it and from the cover art, it looks quite boring, but maybe I will be proven wrong once I watch the show itself. Then we have Nurse 3D. This was really cheap 3D movie. I think it was 7 euros. And it's horror, so always interested in checking out new horror. I know this movie hasn't had a very good reception, but I'm always up for giving my own chance to the movie and seeing it for myself, if it's worth my time or not. Then we have the apparition. It was just €3. Some, I suppose, kind of generic newer horror movie, but I'll give it a go at this price, and it has some nice special features there. Nothing crazy on the inside. Then I picked some comedies for my fiance because she is crazy about this stuff. This has a strange title here, Kick Off, but the actual title is Cedar Rapids, and we actually watched this already, and I was surprised. This was actually a pretty funny movie. I didn't have really any expectations for this film because I had never heard of it or anything, but I think it was a lot of good fun. I do recommend checking this out. Yeah, and it has Sigourney Weaver in it, so as an Alien fan, that's great, even though she only has a few scenes though. But yeah, I liked everyone in this film. Then For a Good Time Call. Yeah, don't know anything about this. Just more comedies for the fiancé. And another one. This has at least interesting cast, especially Steve Martin. Always fun to check out his stuff. I guess it's old people romantic comedy. Yeah, that's all for the Anttila stuff. Then my fiance kind of randomly bought us this one. What's the original title? Alan Partridge Alpha Papa. But yeah, originally, well, the TV show this is based on is called Knowing Me, Knowing You, I think. And I liked that show a lot. It was about Alan Partridge having this talk show. But it wasn't like an actual talk show, it was just this comedy TV show about this asshole TV host guy. And later on he also was in another show where he had a radio show, but I haven't watched all of that yet. Yeah. It's a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack, and just advertisement for filth back there. Then I got a ton of stuff for less than €3. I don't know the exact price because all of these next ones were €3 each, but then I had like a lot of what do you call them? Like this coupon that gives you money back for returning bottles. That's something we do in here. We return empty drinking bottles to stores and get money back from them. So yeah, this is wrecked. Don't know anything about it, but it looks interesting. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you think of it. Then we have a Dolan's Cadillac. Stephen King film with Christian Slater on the lead. Not much to say about this either, because I don't know much about it. Then Sofia Coppola's film Somewhere. I just got this because it had all these great ratings all over here, and I did like Lost in Translation, which she also made. Then we have an Oscar movie, The Blind Side, with Sandra Bullock. I think Sandra Bullock won an Oscar for this performance a couple of years ago, and on the same year she got a Razzie Award for some film, but I can't remember it now which film that was. Yeah, some special features there and a digital copy for someone out there. Then we have a Dolph Lundgren movie called Pentathlon. This is some kind of sports/action movie, as far as I have understood. Apparently not very good one, but I like collecting these. What the fuck? It has okay, it's a case for 2 discs, but there's only 1 disc. But okay, yeah. Actually, I think this company that released this has these combo packs with DVDs and Blu-rays, but I think they've started reselling them without the DVDs lately. I don't know why that is. But yeah, I do like collecting these classic action star movies. Then next we have Sinister. It's from the producer of Paranormal Activity and Insidious. Haven't seen this film, but I've been kind of interested to see it for a while now. And what a better chance to check it out than on Blu-ray and almost for no money. Then we have Elias' autobiography. It's this fake documentary about Graham Chapman, the one Monty Python star who died some decades ago. And this has a 3D and 2D versions of the film. And like it says here, the best film I've been in since I died, Graham Chapman. Yeah. I read on IMDb later on that people don't really like this, but I'll give it a go, and I'd be interested if any of you out there have seen this. What do you think of it? I kind of got this big kick to watch Monty Python again because Jolle Studio One made this tribute video about Monty Python, and I used to be a big Monty Python fan when I was a teenager, and not like I wouldn't be anymore a fan just like then, but I just haven't got around to watching their stuff lately. I love The Holy Grail and Life of Brian, and especially The Meaning of Life. I think that's the best one of the movies because their comedy, I think it works best in sketch form, and The Meaning of Life, it's just a bunch of sketches really. But yeah, I had to get something new for the Monty Python collection. Then we have Nymphomaniac. This has the both of the volumes 1 and 2, and we already watched volume 1, and I must say I quite liked it. This movie is like almost 4 hours long or something like that. The first part was just a little bit under 2 hours, and later I read online that this is the theatrical edition, which has a lot of the sexual stuff censored, and at least in the US and I think in UK also they have the unrated cuts. But yeah, I'm fine with this edition as well. But yeah, I did like this volume 1 a lot, so I'll be interested in checking out volume 2 eventually. And we actually have some background art here. I really loved Lars von Trier's well, I can't remember the film now, but it was like a theater performance. There was no actual sets used in the movie. It was just actors like playing on a stage, and it was quite a good but very depressing movie. Then we have Changeling, a movie directed by Clint Eastwood and starring Angelina Jolie and John Malkovich. Haven't seen this one, but I want to get everything that Clint Eastwood has made or has been in. So this was no brainer to get for such a great price, and also a bunch of special features there. And just some advertisement booklet here. Then another Oscar movie, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. We have Tom Hanks and Sandra Bullock here. Don't know much about this movie except that it was mentioned a lot in the Oscars a couple of years ago. And yeah, there's a digital copy for someone out there. Then another Oscar movie, American Hustle. Haven't seen this either, but I've been really looking forward to watching this film. This is a movie by David O. Russell, and I really love his film called The Three Kings, so I'm looking forward to this one as well. And considering this is quite recent movie in my opinion, I was quite amazed to get it for such a cheap price. During the same Oscars was a lot of attention was given to Wolf of Wall Street. I have already bought that one before, but I haven't checked that one out yet either. Then last one of the Prisma incredibly cheap finds was Spring Breakers. Skinslip and some other people out there have been saying a lot of good things about this film, so I've been looking for a chance to get this, and this was the great chance to get it, but sadly there are no special features on here, because it's a release by Svensk Film Industry, which, as I've told before, likes to leave those special features out. Then some stuff from cdn.com. We got Arthur box set. This has these 3 animated films about some, I don't know if they are fairies or whatever they are. This was just like a bit over 3 euros, so like €1 per movie, and I mainly got this for my fiance's daughter to enjoy someday. And well, another good reason is that my biggest musical idol, David Bowie, has loaned his voice at least in one of these films, so it can also be a part of my David Bowie collection, because I have pretty much everything he has done. So yeah. Want to take a closer look at those, because this video is already going to be 3 hours long or something like that. Then I got some random seasons of Family Guy because they were really cheap, and I have the first 3 seasons already. I have the Region 1 US editions of those, because the Scandinavian editions of the first 3 seasons are bare bones, but from season 4 onwards we also get the special features that the US people did too. But yeah, one of the reasons I decided to pick this up now is because they discontinued releasing those Simpsons season sets, and I've been trying to get all the missing Simpsons season sets that I haven't had yet, because they just seem to be disappearing from stores here. So I don't know if they don't put out those old seasons anymore either. But yeah, I have a bunch of those coming in the mail at the moment, and in the same go I decided to start getting these Family Guy seasons in case they start disappearing also, and these are going for really cheap. Then we have season 8. Yeah, good stuff. 3 discs here also. Then we have season 9. I also have seasons 5, 6 and 7 coming in the mail at the moment, so you'll see those in the next video. And then I suppose this is the last item. I actually got this from Anttila also, the God of War collection or HD collection. This was only 10 euros, so I had to pick it up. I haven't played the games really, but all the geeky people say that these are good, so I had to pick it up. I first actually saw the God of War collection 2, and I was like, damn, don't they have collection 1, because that has the first 2 games, and I'm more interested in those than the PSP games that the collection 2 has. But then I did manage to find it. There was only 1 copy of each for sale there for 10 euros. And I've been kind of wondering, should have I picked up the second collection also. I don't know if it's there anymore or not. But if you guys think I made the biggest mistake of my life, then let me know and I will go take a look if they still have it there. And I will definitely pick it up in that case if they do. But yeah, We have a manual here. A lot thicker than you usually see these days. But yeah, that's it. So that's all for now. My throat is really sore from all this talking. I'm not really used to talking all the time, so my voice can't take it. But yeah, that's my first video with this new camera. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I hope this video turns out alright, because I don't really quite know yet what I'm doing with this camera. I was playing with it a little bit earlier today, but I haven't really had much chance to get to know it that well yet. So anyways, thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye.